And just here, I'm going to go back to a new Spyro stream, and we are going to be chilling with some Spyro 2, and I feel like this actually might be the first time actually doing Spyro 2 in 2026.
Is this rain ever gonna stop?
Yeah, the year 2026.
We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm.
And hopefully, I'm saying hopefully, that we will be seeing a Spyro 4 reveal this year. I'm hoping.
You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
I'm really hoping
Calm down, Hunter.
that Spyro 4 will be this year.
The professor's book.
Well,
They have claws like this,
not necessarily,
teeth like this, and they
you
can
know,
spit fire like this.
not necessarily released this year, of course.
They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working. It's working. I've got a dragon. Huh? Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well. Something forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it!
Yeah, there are some speculations. I can say there are some speculations saying of a Summer Game Fest 2026 reveal,
What was that?
but I wouldn't
That was
say it. I wouldn't put it all down on it.
But I haven't got time to explain. Here,
Yeah,
take
Summer
this
Game
magic bag.
Fest. I
It'll
can.
help you begin to
I mean,
understand
yeah. I mean, just think about
I
it.
have to follow Ripto and see
Just think about it, though.
you in Summer Forest, okay?
Crash 4
Wait a minute.
was revealed at Summer Game Fest,
How do we get ourselves into these?
but again,
pal?
we'll just have to wait and see. I wouldn't put anything on it, of course. Right? I wouldn't put anything on it. I mean, if it gets revealed, it gets revealed. I do know for a fact, though, that it is happening. Of course, that is all that I can just say. That it is, in fact, happening.
Hi, Spyro. Welcome to Glow.
And I know for a fact it had to be in development for a bit of years now. A quite few years now. That's all I'm just saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Again, I wouldn't get my heart set on any specific events. Any certain events. I would not, unless if it's confirmed, right? Unless something gets confirmed officially, then I wouldn't put anything, I wouldn't set my heart on any event, certain event or anything like that.
Spyro, I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
And no, we ain't gonna pay money bags, that's for sure. Yeah, that is for sure. We ain't gonna pay money bags. Sorry, money bags, but we ain't gonna pay for you. We ain't gonna pay any gems. Hopefully everybody's last weekend, or the weekend y'all had was really great. Hopefully y'all's new week is going good.
Now you can light the gem lamps in this cave.
Mine has been good and is going good.
For a while, I was
I can
afraid
say.
we were going to have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orbit with the baseballs.
I did went ahead and downloaded the next Ratchet & Clank game. That's after a cracking time. And that's, of course, all for one, which thankfully I can do without 4 players. You know, having 3 other people playing with me, thankfully. Thankfully, it is a game I can do by myself.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
But yeah, I went ahead and downloaded it.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me. Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
I still do personally believe, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, but Toys for Bob developing Spyro 4. I mean, I always had a feeling that it was probably Beanox, but really, as you get, you know, more and more into this, I feel like, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised, to be honest, if Toys for Bob is developing.
Great. The Superfly power-up is active.
I mean, they did make the Spyro Reignited trilogy.
Blow all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
They did develop, well, at least they've developed Spyro 1 and 2 of the Reignited trilogy, and of course they made Crash Team Rumble, and they also, of course, made Crash 4. Sanzaro, the developers of Sly 4, they did Spyro 3 on the Reignited trilogy.
Larry gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Well, at least I did get that one. I managed to get that one without... Not so much that one, but... I'll say what I mean, though. It's not even possible to get that one.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press the action button to aim, then press the attack button to spin.
It's all good, though. Just wait for the little guy to go on ahead, because he won't follow me if I go before him. I don't know why, but sometimes if you go far away from him, if you're in front of him, then yeah, he just will stop going. There you go.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Level complete. Again, we're gonna have to use this again, just so I don't have to pay money bags. There you go. I had a dream where I asked you or if my best friend is watching, which I'm sure she is, right? She's in the chat, but I'm asking if you and your mom could do the dance for me, Squirrels My Pants dance for me, especially with the whole boombox part, like using a chair or something to replace it, and y'all just denied it, regretted it, and yeah, it definitely hurt me for sure.
Oh, sorry.
That was definitely not a good dream, I would say. So I know y'all are not like that. Y'all are definitely not like that. I know you and both of y'all would definitely do it for me.
They can be used to defeat
Both you and your mom would do it for me.
Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's world.
Again, just when it comes to the whole boombox, just use like a chair or something to replace that part, to do that part.
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Yeah, again, it really, when I tried to ask for last girl that I've talked to, when I tried to get them to do something for me, yeah, when they denied it, they really made me go into a very deep, like, depressing, like, phase. It was definitely not good, I would say. So I hope y'all wouldn't reject on doing that for me.
Spyro,
You and your mom doing the whole boombox or change it to a chair when doing that part. And dressing like Candace. You and your mom.
Retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
Again, I just want to be able to see if somebody that, you know, care about, and my best friend, nobody's ever tried to do something like that for me, to see if they could be able to do it. Because I definitely would like to see somebody like you two be able to do it. Right? See if y'all could be able to do it. Part of one of my all-time favorite songs See if y'all can be able to do it. Recreate that for me. You know, just a little fun thing there.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time. Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance. Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide,
I'm not too sure exactly what they could, when it comes to being close to the actual reveal, when they come to the close to the actual reveal, I'm not sure, because you know normally they would give out different packages and stuff to different content creators. Just looking at the past, like the whole purple scaled eggs that people received before the Spyro Reignited trilogy was announced, to the fuzzy orange dice that people got before Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled got revealed.
For now, here's an orb for your collection.
The Kapunawa mask puzzle that people received before the reveal of Crash 4, and of course that whole Aku Aku pizza box, right? That whole pizza box that people received before leading up to the reveal of Crash Team Rumble. So I'm very curious about what could be giving, what kind of things can be given to the different people leading to the reveal for Spyro 4. And also, before people even got the whole Kapunawa puzzle, do remember with the whole lakes, or merchandise that was revealed.
Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Yeah, I am quite curious. I really am interested to see what else will be added in the whole Chaos Cubes game drop. I'm really hoping we'll get some more features though. I mean, I'm already loving this update. Ever since it was revealed, I'm definitely already excited for this update. But I do hope that there is a bit more features though. I mean, I'm definitely excited for the whole sulfur cubes and the sulfur caves. Absolutely. But yeah, I do hope that there are quite a bit other features that will be added in this update. Not too sure what exactly, but I do hope some other features will be released. And I'm definitely very intrigued to see what the story of Spyro 4 is going to be, too. Right, that's the biggest thing. I'm just always wondering. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I'm very curious about. As what the story is going to be about for Spyro 4. And I am curious to see if they'll add any other characters from the past, or from the later games, and add them into the, you know, main universe. right? Like, if they'll add Cinder, which I know a lot of people would definitely really want to see Cinder. You know, from the Legends of Spyro.
Who needs a key when you know how to chat like this?
There's definitely a lot of people that want to see Cinder be brought into Spyro 4. I mean, that would be pretty cool, though.
Your flame attack should easily take care of
But I am pretty sure they are gonna have... I am guaranteeing you that they will have to change her backstory. Or her origins. They are gonna have to change a little bit of her character for her to fit, right? Just because, again, she originated from the Legends of Spyro, not from the original trilogy. So, obviously, to keep it in the same universe, in the main universe, the main timeline, they are gonna have to most likely change her backstory. Kind of like how they probably would have to do with Crunch, Bandicoot, and Nina if they were to bring characters like them back in Crash in the main universe. The main universe. The main titles. Numbered titles. They'll have to change up their story. Just so they would be able to fit in. I mean, do remember on the original Crash 5 idea, the Crash 5 idea that was sadly cancelled, actually had the Madame Emblay's Academy of Evil from Twinsanity. So, most likely, Nina could have been brought into the original version of Crash 5. I'm kind of curious, though. I am quite curious. And again, do remember the original idea for Crash 5 that sadly got cancelled was actually going to be a Spyro crossover. Yeah, a Crash and Spyro crossover. That Crash 5, the original idea of Crash 5 that got cancelled was actually a Spyro crossover with Crash on Crash 5. That's definitely very sad. I can just say. Very, very sad. Just saying that, yeah, the original Crash 5 was going to have Spyro, right? A crossover with Spyro. And we haven't had a console. We've really never, ever had a console Crash and Spyro crossover game. I mean, yeah, we've had the one on the DS, right? And, of course, Spyro being a guest on Team Rumble and Team Racing Nitro Field. But that's a cameo. That's a guest cameo. Not, a full-on crossover. Yeah, not like a full-on crossover. So yeah, it would definitely be really good to have a console crossover with Crash and Spyro. And sadly, the original Crash 5 that get cancelled, it was going to provide that to us. But again, sadly, that idea for Crash 5 got cancelled. I am definitely still curious on when Crash 5 does come out. Because, yeah, I do believe Crash 5 is going to come out. I don't know when, but, I mean, just think about it. Crash 4 is going to be 6 years old this year. Yeah, 6 years old. Crash 4 is going to be 6 years old this year. I know. Absolutely insane. It literally feels like the other night when I started playing Crash 4. Because yeah, it was downloaded, right? It downloaded early, but I just had to wait. I had to wait until the countdown to let me be able to play it. And yeah, again, I was able to play it a day early from its full release. Yeah, it fully released October 2nd, 2020. And I was able to play it. I got it. I got the game on October 1st of 2020. Yeah, I got it a day early. Really one of the few games that I would say, I managed to get early. Right? Be able to get early from a day before its full release. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of them I can think of that I got that, you know, when it came to a day early from its release. I mean, yeah, I was able to download the Cosmic Sake early, if I remember, and Titans of the Tide I was able to download way before its release. You know, its official release. But not being able to actually play it until the day it came out.
Scared that evil spirit away, but now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Yeah, I've always felt like I've been denied when it comes to wanting somebody to do something for me. I feel like it would be the same with my best friend and her mom. Them not doing the thing for me. The dance, the part. And also, when it comes to Spyro 4, that I also wonder is what kind of characters that we could we see return, like to be playable as well. Now, you know, I actually would not mind to actually see some of the villains. Well, obviously we wouldn't know what villains will be returning, of course. Like, will it be Nasty Nork and Ripto teaming up? Like that was originally going to happen in Enter the Dragonfly? I am curious, though. Or is it going to be a complete new villain? I definitely would not mind that either. But yeah, I think they should definitely do like Crash 4 and add where you can actually play as the villains. But again, it just really depends what villains will appear or show. Yeah, we are kind of unsure exactly. Kind of unsure, I would say. I mean, I definitely would like to see something like that, though, in Spyro 4.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around.
Definitely would like to see something like that.
The more hit points you have.
Because that's definitely one of the things I liked about on Crash 4, was that we were able to play as, like, Cortex, right? Not only got to fight Cortex, but we're able to play as Cortex in some levels. Really, really cool, I would just say. That poor guy.
Spyro, the idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
That's how it'd be like, though. For real. That's how it'd be like. Even though I myself, who is talking, has never, you know, kissed anyone. So, yeah. What am I saying? I would most likely be denied that, and along with the whole dance. But I said that I had a dream that my best friend and her mom denied while doing.
Come back and talk to me.
Now this puzzle isn't really all that bad, though. It really is not all that terrible. It's not as bad as you would think. That's all I can just say. It's not as bad as you'd think. I mean, sometimes I can get it immediately. Sometimes I can get it absolutely immediately. But most of the other times, it's like, yeah, it'll take me a bit. Yeah, sometimes it'll... Like here we go. Again, it just depends, though. It really just depends.
I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
Yeah, it really just depends. But some of the times I can do it pretty quick. Some of the times, eh. I guess it just depends.
This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Yeah, this week's Pizza Thursday edition, we will be beginning Ratchet & Clank 2 Going Commando. Look at that, we actually got that without no red fish. I did not even see a red fish when, or to jump out, to have to avoid. That's pretty crazy.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Okay, there's another enemy over there. I mean, I could just ignore him. I could just ignore the enemy. But, you know what? I don't want to leave no enemy like that, so...
To aim the camera left or right, use the right stick.
One character I do definitely would hope that we can be able to play as in Spyro 4 is Hunter. Which I guarantee you, we probably will. I would guarantee you we will most likely be able to play as Hunter. Right, I just guarantee you that we will be able to play as Hunter.
All they have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
I mean, I just have a feeling that, yeah, Hunter, of the characters to play as, I can definitely see him being playable. Maybe Sparks? Maybe we could get some new Sparks levels, kind of like on Spyro 3. You know? That would be kind of interesting to see. Yeah, that would be quite interesting to see. Getting on on that tiki there isn't all too bad. Yeah, it's not all so bad there.
Look at that. The hula girl's ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Thank you, hula girls. Might as well go ahead and get the talus. Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, I didn't even get the talus. The talisman. I might need to get that.
If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Yeah. I just realized, yeah, I didn't even get the talisman. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, definitely going to be needing that talisman. There we go. Level complete. Roasting a s'more? Yeah. Or roasting a marshmallow? Yeah. Never really done a hot dog, like, over a campfire. Never really done. I know I've done marshmallows before. Oh yeah, especially if you get those marshmallows, graham crackers, and some Hershey's chocolate. To make a s'more? Yeah. That is something. You know that for sure.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Head to Hurricoast? Yeah. That is definitely something, though. Yeah, normally with hot dogs, normally either cook them in the grill or something like that. Especially loved, like those kinds of hot dogs, that's for sure.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, I like the rainbow there. I really do like the rainbow. Not often that you would see rainbows, but I've definitely seen rainbows here and now and then. Yeah, every now and then. Still haven't seen the new Mario movie yet. Definitely still going to want to watch it for sure. When I went to McDonald's the other night, they actually had some Mario Galaxy toys, but also some K-pop Demon Hunters. Which that was a good movie too. K-pop Demon Hunters. I did like that movie. It was pretty cool. It was really cool. Probably not a movie for, like, little kids to watch. But it's definitely not a bad movie. Or not very, very scary. It's probably there's some things that would probably kind of scare little kids. Just some of the looks of the monsters. that may scare them. But again, it's not like rated R, like scary. It's nothing like that. Yeah, it's far from that, that's for sure. Even though we had that whole review, or that whole discussion before our talk about how, yeah, the Pinocchio movie did really good when it came to the private showing that they had. Even though somebody did pass out, I'm still very looking forward to it, though. I can just say, because I've been loving these movies. They've been really good, especially ever since the second Winnie the Pooh movie. I can just say I felt like they've definitely gotten better and better.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please take it as a reward.
Definitely. Go ahead and get the talisman here.
Spyro, you've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please take it as a reward.
Again, Spyro doesn't even have to convince them to give him the talismans. They just give Spyro the talismans when he gets to the end of the level. Like, does not have to convince them. Even though Alora said you're gonna have to convince the inhabitants to give you their talismans. Which I guess by convincing, by doing, you know, any of the things that they ask your help for, right, from the beginning. I'm guessing referring to that, exactly. Yeah, that is kind of convincing, right? Convincing them is helping them with the problems, right? With their problems that they have.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Spyro, you have done well well so far. You can have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me. The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
It says it has all stars of on the difficulty, but it's definitely far from that. I mean, you don't even have to use the hover. Yeah, not even having to use the hover.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there. Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
Yeah, I didn't say we got all the gems, so... Where is it at? There you go. Sunny Beach. Those turtles.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety,
I'll be mighty grateful.
Mighty grateful.
Again, who says that we need to learn how to climb to free the turtles from being turned into turtle soup? I didn't. I mean, who said that we needed to climb also in order to reach those, the lamps, activate the lamps in Glimmer? When I did not. I didn't have to do that. Yeah, not even necessary for me to do there. Like, I don't even have to use climb to get up to those gems either.
The
water workers have captured most of our baby turtles. And the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break open the boxes and release them.
Of course, we don't have enough right now. Like, look, we can just stand on this ledge, but we gotta position ourselves right. Like, just stand on that ledge, do that, boom. Got the gems. Again, don't even have to do the whole backtracking like you would normally have to do. Look at that, we managed to make it. There you go.
Most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
Yeah. Get over there. Yeah, now that I actually think about it, I only have to buy 3 more Ratchet and Clank games. I only need to buy Full Frontal Assault, Into the Nexus, and Rift Apart. Yeah, those are the only Ratchet and Clank games. Which, again, I already have the PS4 2016 Ratchet and Clank game. Which, again, that is the one that I'm not going to be doing. The only one that I'm not going to be doing on the channel. Just because some scenes would contain some issues when it comes to people that try to do it on their channels. Yeah, and just because it's also cutscenes that are based on the actual Ratchet and Clank movie. So that's another thing. The 2016 Ratchet and Clank. So yeah. But yeah, I already got that one. So yeah, only 3 ones that I have to buy left. before I have gotten all of the Ratchet and Clank games.
So you saved a few turtles. There are more where those came from. Here, take this orb and go with it.
Definitely am glad that I played the Ratchet and Clank series. Definitely another one of my favorites that I have played. Definitely. Up there with Ratchet and Clank, or up there with Sly Cooper, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Minecraft, you know, Jak and Daxter. I may have said Jak and Daxter twice, but you do know what I mean. It's definitely up there on my favorite franchises that I've played.
Rats, you saved every turtle on the beach. Here, take this. I was gonna use it to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, even though I won't be doing the 2016 Ratchet and Clank on both channels, I will still do a review of what I thought when I beat the game. Just won't be playing it on the channel, but I still will be making a review of, or I'll give a review for what I thought of the game when I have beaten it. I mean, again, that's just the only one. That's the only Ratchet and Clank game that won't be on the channel. On both channels.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall. Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Yeah, and of course we'll go ahead and do the speedway.
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
Yeah. course I missed. It's fine though. It's all good. And I can guarantee you also, for Spyro 4, I do believe, or I do know, I do have a feeling that Spyro 4 will have the speedways as well. I guarantee you. I would not be surprised. And I can guarantee it that, yeah, the speedways will return for Spyro 4. I mean, it would make sense, right? It would make sense if the speedways did return.
Now you think you're pretty good. Well, let's see if you're as good as the current champion. All right, Spyro, meet the course champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through all the rings. But beware, if Hunter flies through a ring first, the ring will start to shrink.
Yeah, not too bad. A lot of these Hunter ones aren't so terrible, right? These Hunter parts are not all that terrible. Wouldn't be too surprised if the speedways in Spyro 4 would have Hunter sections. Especially like in Spyro 3. I wouldn't be too surprised. Yep, I missed. Yep, there we go.
All right.
It's all good, though. It's all fine. I mean, they call it a race, but no matter what, Hunter is always going to be in front. So yeah, it's not necessarily a race.
Spyro. That was some excellent flying.
So yeah, we'll conclude this stream here. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you have all notifications turned on so you miss anything new. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. And we'll catch you on next one.